It's got it
Welcome
there.
to Metaphysical Meanderings, where the weird gets weirder and the mystical meets the mysterious. Meet Master Psychic Lana Duncan Hartgraves, who has been a practicing medium for over 30 years. Let her be your guide through the paranormal psychic wonders, aliens, and all things that go bump in the soul. So grab your curiosity, keep your mind open, and let's explore the unknown, one meandering step at a time.
There we go. Hey guys, how is everybody this morning? So I'm just letting everybody know I'm going to be doing okay, so I came on late this morning, so I apologize. I'm supposed to be here a half hour earlier. You guys know I've had weight loss surgery, so my weight, sometimes I eat things I shouldn't eat and it gets me in some big trouble, and that is exactly what I did. Yeah, so just letting you guys know. It takes me a while to be able to eat it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but hi, good morning. I see a whole bunch of people popping in. How is everybody? So I am not the time hi guys, it's not the time I normally pop in. I'm a half an hour later and I'm sorry. I'm going to be talking about a little bit about animal communication, and the podcast can get better and better. I've got new people coming in. I'm slowly switching this to the 5D Pioneer. Right now, it's still called Metaphysical Meanderings 2 because for over 7 years I did it, and I have over 300 episodes. There's a lot. Did it for 7 years every week, just about. So anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is a little bit about animal communication, and I'm going to be talking because I am an animal communicator, and I know you guys are like, really? Some of you people, maybe that doesn't know anything about animals, they might not be like, well, whatever. But I don't know about you, but if you're listening to this and I said this last night on my live, I don't trust people who don't like animals. I just think there's something sus about them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll never forget. I was as a school teacher, I was sitting and a woman came in. Well, I just don't understand what everybody sees it with animals. And like, we don't, and I looked at her and I smiled. I said, I don't understand what you don't see about animals. They don't judge you. They don't, they're not telling you what to do all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, hi guys, how's everybody? So I am going to be talking about how to use your ability. Anybody can communicate with an animal. All right. And some people are better than others. I think I inherited my ability. One, I love animals. And my grandfather was a horse whisperer, and he was very, very good at it. And I kind of think that's where the horse thing comes from. It's genetic. Anybody that says that some of this stuff is not genetic is full of garbage, because it is genetic. And anyway, I really think that anybody can communicate. Anybody. I'm going to give you guys some tips, some pointers, some things like that. Please hit like on TikTok to try to get it to keep going viral for me. And you will find this on Spotify. Events coming up. We have Long Beach. I've got a few tickets I've sold now. I think there's a limit of 26. So, and I'm going to do a live gallery reading there, and then do a book signing. And then if you sign up, you can get a private reading in person with me the next day. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, which I have 25% of my followers are in there. So find me, sign up. It's very inexpensive. Also, I'm doing a retreat in the Wisconsin Dells. I'm going to be training everybody in Reiki. And I have to go and secure the space now, because I've had 4 people sign up now. It's a limit of 14. I got 5 months yet. I got 4 months left. It's in October. The height of all the color. And so sign up for that. Doing a gallery reading in Sun Prairie in July. I haven't really promoted that too much yet. I guess I need to get my butt moving and get that. It's a very good dear friend of mine. I have lots of dear friends who own stores. So just to let you guys know. Hi, everybody. So just letting you guys know, please hit like, and let everything go kind of roll. I'm letting whoever whoever sees this, and whoever doesn't. And that's the way it is on TikTok, because TikTok is picking and choosing what they do. So I happen to have something finally go viral. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about animals in general and how in communication, because I hear them. I'm clairaudient, and I hear them. When we picked up my mare that we just got, sometimes I don't hear them. I think that some animals are psychic like humans are, and they're better communicators than others. I really do. I don't hear my husband's horse much. Her name is Snickers, and I don't hear her much. I don't. I can hear my own horse, and I can hear my daughter's horse that we just rescued, because I know, because she argued with me when we bought her. You guys know we got her out of a kill pen. She came from Texas. They were getting rid of her. They didn't want her anymore. She's been bred. She's registered, the whole bit. She was just in a kill pen going to Mexico to become food. Well, some guy picked her up, and then we got her. And the first thing she said to me, "Hi guys, hi Jasmine," is that my name's Windy. I kept going, "Your name's Windy," and I even said to him, and I said, I even came to the other guy, and I go, "Well, what's her name?" And he goes, "Windy." And I'm like, well, her name really is Windy. And but we renamed her. We named her Aurora, Rory. So we renamed her. But and I'll never forget, because I remember when my daughter said to her, when she rode her, she goes, "I like this horse." She goes, "It's a horse that's worth the money." Because so it was a manifestation thing. We wished for I want a horse under $3,000. Now, I'm sorry, but that's a very good price for a well-broke horse. Very good price. Well, she came out of a kill pen, so nothing was wrong with her. She's a little thin. They always are. Because I think she was very upset. She just wasn't eating right. And anyway, she was like $29.50. So she was a manifestation on both our parts, because we needed something that was gentle. I've already had my 5-year-old granddaughter on her back. She's just been wonderful. She's 12. I've taken pictures of her. So if you haven't seen my account, please check that out on any of my accounts, including my Substack. That is one of my new and upcoming things. And if you want my newsletter, subscribe to me. The subscriptions are, I think they're $14.99. That's including all my predictions that are going to come across from now on there. So I'm trying not to charge too much. You guys know that. So anyway, I heard my daughter go, "You want to come home with me?" And I heard this horse go, "Oh my God, yes." Just like that too. And I was like, she'll be happy. She'll be happy. Now, listen, it gets so that you understand. The animals understand you back. They understand everything you're saying. It doesn't matter what language, they just do. One, they know God. If you ever have to put your animal down, do not be upset. They know God. They understand. 2, they understand the circle of life. They understand that sometimes they're food. My chickens, I do not eat my chickens because they're my pets. I just love my little pets. I love my little chickens. My daughter's going, "They're so dirty," and blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I love my chickens. They're my pets. They hop up in my lap. I love my chickens. I have about 40 of them. And I have a t-shirt. See, look at, by the way, look at my t-shirt today. It's weird being the same age as old people. That's what I always tell people. I'm like, I see other people my age, and I'm going, I don't look like that, do I? Anyway, but my chickens, the reason I said that is because I have a shirt that says I need 10 chickens, and it's crossed out, and then 20, then I have a tendency to get too many. So I do the same thing a lot of other people do, because I like all the different breeds. But they understand that they are food. They understand that. They know that is their purpose. That's what my chickens tell me. Now, I do not slaughter my chickens. I have taken some roosters when I get way too many roosters, because sometimes I end up with them. I'm pretty good at picking them out at birth if they're roosters or hens. I'm pretty good at it. But sometimes I get a bunch of roosters, and when I do sell them to other people, and they're the ones that usually slaughter. I don't. I just sell them. I don't eat them for food. I just can't. They're my pets. I've got one that's 8 years old. I can't imagine eating her. I've known her forever. They know my voice. You know what I mean? Anyway, but animals know. Animals know they are food. They understand this, okay? Um, they also, like I said, they know God. So they're never be upset if you've had to put your animal down. I had to put one down. It was a cost thing. It was several years ago. One of my dogs, he needed like $2,000 worth of dental work. It was really, really bad. Collies, I always have collies. I like my working breeds because I have a farm. The long face and all the teeth all of them had to be pulled just about, including the canines. I mean, it was really bad. And was over $2,500. And the time I didn't have it. And he was 14. And I'm like, I made the decision. My dog is not upset. I saw him cross the Rainbow Bridge and run across. I saw him run across the field. There's a field on the other side they run to. I guess it's just, it's crossed the Rainbow Bridge. And it's, as far as you can see, it's like a meadow. It's green and there's a soft breeze that blows and the grass is long. And then the sun is brighter than the sun here. It's different. There's a different lighting there. And I saw him run across. I saw him run across to my other dogs. So I know he's fine. I saw him do it. Now, if you think for a minute that your animals can't be your guides, they can be your guides also. Okay. I know for a fact I have on tape, and I do have it on my YouTube. You can search for it, but it's there. Oh, it was probably done about 2 years ago. But I mean, one of these days I'll have to pull some of these. Anyway, you can hear a cat meow. Okay. My friend said her cat just had passed and she was just devastated. She's like, I wonder if he's my guide now. And I go, well, maybe. She goes, and then she looks at me. She goes, I swear I heard a cat meow. I was like, well, I don't know. Let's play, and I played, I just taped it for a few minutes. You could hear a cat as plain as day meow on tape. They stay around you. They wait for you to cross. I always tell everybody, what I've gone through is that when the first one I cross, every little chicken and every little chick I've lost that does upset me, because when they die, they upset me. They're all going to be waiting and I'm going to be attacked by like hundreds of animals from the other side. Now, there's always been a couple animals I don't like. I've gotten a couple. I had a dog growing up that bit me at least 10 times. And finally, my dad had to put this dog down. I'm assuming that dog will not be there because it's heaven and it's going to be, yeah. So I don't think all of them, I mean, it's heaven. It's what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? To be reunited with all of them. I can't wait to be reunited with I had a collie named Denver and he died at 7 of cancer. I never got over it. And I still haven't gotten over it. I love that dog. And I love my dog Chewy now, but he was just like my heart, and I know that he's there. I know he'll be there, See, look, I'm even choked up. Right now I have to make the decision about putting down a horse. If you guys don't know and you're not following me, I raise and train horses. All right. And I'm not going to, am I going to do cards? Okay. So I'm letting you guys know I'm not going to do online readings anymore. I'm being taken advantage of and I'm sick of it. I am in my Capricorn bitch phase. If you guys don't know what that is, side note, Capricorn came out of Scorpio, or excuse me, Pluto. I meant Pluto in November, and it's released everything. So all kinds of change are going on. Well, I'm not putting up with being taken advantage of anymore. I charge $15 for a question, and then somebody asks me 4 questions. No, if you want a reading, you call for a reading. I'm not doing it. Now, give me a break, maybe a month, maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. Excuse me. But I'm just kind of done with it. And so I will be taking free readings I always take them on my podcast. I think that's why you guys pop in, because I will take a couple of readings. And people want to know how long I've been doing it, 30 years. And approximately 65,000 readings. But somebody said, we think it's between 65 and 100. And yes, you can see me do them because I know how to do them quickly. And I'm to the point. So back to the animal communication. Please remember that, yes, they can be guides. And yes, your totem animal is an animal, and that is a guide. Mine is a horse, of course. A horse, of course. Am I talking about Mr. Ed? But everybody's got one. Now, remember, your spirit animal is different than your totem animal. There's a difference between the two. This isn't coming in my upcoming book, which I'm in my last edit right now. After this, I just have to go type to my publisher the mistakes because I look at it, he looks at it. I look at it, he looks at it. It's the last one. So it should be coming out here June. It's going to be called Memoirs of an Accidental Psychic. And it talks about spirit guides and animals. And the book, it's a memoir about you. I don't know if that makes sense, but it really is, because everything I put about myself, I give back to you. So make you think about yourself. So that was the way it was written. Anyway, your spirit animal changes. Right now I'm in, I don't know if you can see my little, but right, I'm into dragonflies. If you suddenly change, like I'm really attracted all of a sudden to owls, wisdom, knowledge, education. Right now, I'm in this because this is a transformational time for me, and that's what a dragonfly represents. For a long time, I was in buffaloes, and I still love buffalo. I love buffalo. It's just a Native American thing. That is all about abundance. And you can ask for it from these animals, what they represent. If you don't know where to find that, go to Animal Speak. All right. Sue, yes. Yes, you do. You have a little dog with you. I can see it on their side. Sue lost her dog. Her business is named after her dog. And yes, it's your guide. Kind of like Sky's mine. Like he, back to when I was talking about my other horse. Okay. My other horse, the horse that I just got, my horses had been on this property for 18 years. So they didn't really want another horse around. And what happened was Snickers. Now, remember, I can't always hear her, but I heard her this last time. I heard her. It was obvious. Okay. She went after the other horse. Well, my daughter was out there, and my daughter almost got hurt. My 33-year-old daughter. And that is not something that I will tolerate. I will not tolerate a horse hurting somebody. I have had a horse that kicked my husband square on purpose twice. That horse was gone in 24 hours. I will not put up with it. They know they've crossed the line. They're going to go somewhere else because it's a liability. Anyway, Snickers has never hurt anybody. She's like, I'm telling you, I've got little kids riding her. She's just wonderful, but she didn't like the horse. Well, and as soon as I said, "What are you doing?" I walked out there, stood among the horses and said, "What are you doing?" And you know what I heard her say as clear as a bell? I didn't see her. My daughter, I didn't see her. And I said, "This is going to stop. You cannot be doing this. She needs this. I need this horse to be here." And you know what? None of those horses bothered her ever again. I'm not kidding. This actually happened. They do communicate. They do listen, and they do know. Okay. Now, animals cannot communicate. They don't think about thinking. They don't have that higher level that we have. They don't sit around going, I think, therefore I am. No, they don't do that. And the animals that do it get depressed. I don't know if you've ever seen the Australian shepherds sometimes that can talk by pressing buttons. Have you seen those? Sometimes they're online. Sometimes I have not trained my animals to do that. And why? They get depressed because they start to have that type of thought pattern. Well, I wonder, like, why am I locked as a dog? Why am I, see what I'm saying? Like, they do. And so people are starting to warn you, if you don't want your animals depressed all the time, you just they can communicate, but not in too deep of a level. I guess that's what makes us different. And that's why we get depressed. But anyway, all right. I have a good question here really quick. How do you know if the animal you see is a spirit animal or a totem? The totem animal is at your core. Whatever you're feeling like, that's what it is. So if you are, all right, first of all, so let me explain about myself, because I'm not like just talking about myself. It's just because I know this, I understand it. I am a Sag, which is half horse. I am the year of the horse in Chinese zodiac. I love horses from the day I could talk. It was my first word. And it represents me. It's about freedom, and it's about power, I'm a bigger person too. I'm almost 5'7", but I am very big boned and I'm very strong. I'm very horse-like. That's my totem. You will see me. I'm not wearing one now, but a lot of times you'll see me wearing a pendant with a horse on it because I just identify. Whatever animal you identify with. Now, one of my daughters is an owl, and she's a teacher. See, here we go. And very much so. Very much. That's very much her. So just whatever you identify with, that's your totem animal. And sometimes it can be your spirit animal at the time too. So, see what I'm saying? But a lot of times if you're watching, all of a sudden you'll start seeing cardinals everywhere. Well, that can be a past loved one, traditionally. Or you'll see, like I was seeing for a long time, I love eagles. I have bald eagles flying around here. I have one that gets in the tree across the street and stares at my chickens. Anyway, if you start seeing them, sometimes they appear and start watching. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, you guys. That butterflies, there's so many different things. They all represent different things. Okay. So Rosalie says, I've been getting a gross beak flying around in your window for 2 days. Pay attention. Usually a bird has a general meaning, but a gross beak could have a certain meaning. You might want to look that up on AI or just look it up. They'll tell you. And it does. I always tell everybody when I see a hawk, we got a message coming. There's a message coming somewhere, because that's usually a hawk. Okay. And I have a lot of hawks because we have also down the road have a pheasant farm, and the stuff I had a hawk get into my coop through it, like it must have peeled off the top of the chicken coop wire and got in there and ate one of my chickens. I was so mad. Oh, I was mad. And it was interesting. I had to catch it to let it go. And it was the most interesting thing I ever did. I had to catch it and because it would have gotten me with its claws. I would have been torn to shreds. I had to get special gloves, and I caught it and I put it and I pressed its legs down, and it just stared at me like it was going to kill me or something. And I very gently just laid it outside, and it took a couple minutes. It just laid there. I think it was in shock, and then it flew away. I don't want to kill them. It's just looking for food. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So thank you, Sherry. So just to let you guys know. All right. Oh, wow. So so Fawn says she saw a hawk with a fish in its mouth. That's cool. Not too long ago, I saw a hawk, or was it a bald eagle, that had a snake in its claw. I was like, wow, that's got to mean something. So just to let you guys know, thank you so much for subscribing to me. If you want to subscribe to me, there are days where I will start being subscription only. So I just saw somebody just was talking to a subscriber. And I try not to make it too expensive. So it's all on TikTok, YouTube, and Substack only. That's all I go to. I don't do Patreon anymore. They're a pain to use. So, and I haven't been using much on coffee.com, but I do still use it on occasion. So, okay. So, all right. Gina's like, she agreed. She goes, take your power back. She goes, I've watched people ask way too many questions. Yes, I'm not doing this. I'm not. And I'm cheap too. And if you guys know, if you haven't scheduled right now, I am 25% off on the month of June. I was just being nice. I figured, hey, I'll boost my calls a little bit. So I did that. But I could be charging double what I charge, and I don't. And so I decided I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I will be going live though yet. I will occasionally do a free reading. So keep watching me, and maybe I'll pick you. I just ran. You know what I literally do is take my finger and pick you. So anyway, back to the animals. They will stay around you. I have seen people's animals. I remember my friend Joanne one day, I said, you had a cat just jump up on your counter. And she goes, that was Mr. Blackie. And it was a black cat. And she goes, oh, he's around, huh? I said, yeah. And on the other side, when I talk to people, they've always got animals around them, and they've always got the animals in their arms a lot of times, their favorite animal. And also on the other side, animals run all over the place, like they're free to do whatever they want. And so when I'm reading, I'll see, I just saw a dog run by. He looked kind of like brown, but I think he was patchy. Like might have been more than one color, and stuff like that. And they'll be like, oh, that was my Australian Shepherd. Yeah. So that happens a lot. Animals are unique. We share the planet with them. They're much more intelligent than people are giving them credit for. And they have a reason for being too. What's your purpose? Some of them are wild animals, and some of them are to teach us how to be kind. Okay, so I just want you to remember, be kind. Now I'm going to tell you that at one point I was not always kind to animals when I was younger because of my religion. I was taught that animals don't have a soul. Animals don't matter. They mean nothing, even though the Bible tells us I'm 90% sure it's Deuteronomy, that an animal that kills a human will not see the kingdom of heaven. And it says it right in there. If an animal takes a human life. So what does that mean? The animals have souls? Yes, they have souls. But you know what? They automatically know God, so they automatically go back. Okay, there's none of this hemming and hawing. I wonder if God exists. Oh yeah, we know. We're going back. Okay, all right. I believe animals are smarter than us too. In many ways, they know more than we do. However, they do understand that we are the caretakers of the planet. Look at what we're doing. Animals do understand that we are the caretakers. Horses understand that humans are smarter than them. I don't know if you guys understand that, but as a person that trains and raises horses, that's what bonds the horse to you. They understand that you take care of them. They understand that you are smarter, that you are above them. Now, a horse that does not understand that horse isn't going to last long, guys, anywhere. So you know what I'm saying? But the ones that understand that, yeah, we're the caretaker. My horse knows, Sky knows when I'm riding. Because one time he took off to a gallop and then my head was turned and he took off so fast and he tossed his head and I couldn't stay on. The only time I've ever fallen off him. He shook for days. And you know what? He will not gallop anymore with me on. He won't do it. I can get him to pick up to a small canter. I can't get him to gallop anymore. He's scared I'm going to fall off. I've always had horses. My horse Snick, my husband's horse Snicker knows when a person does not know how to ride. They can feel the balance is off and stuff, and they'll stop when it feels like the person's going to fall. They don't want to hurt anybody. They understand their role. They're here as pets. My horses are pampered. I just got my daughter a shirt. I should show you guys. I work so my horse can have nice things. That's the t-shirt I bought her. I said, because that's what she spends all her money on, is on her horses. So I always kind of chuckle at her. But yeah. So, thank you, Julie. But I do admit, because I know Sue from Diamond's Natural Store, please go to her. She has some of the best products. Now, Sue, I'm going to be writing you up. She might be appearing in my newsletter. But she has great products. And the best thing is duck hearts for dogs. It's like dog crack. Like, I love it. The dogs, I use it as treats. The thing that bothers me, I will tell you that animals understand their food. And dogs need animal protein. I'm sorry. I hear people are feeding them all this different. I'm like, they're basically carnivores, guys. I know to a certain point they're omnivores. Why? They're omnivores because they would eat an animal that's an herbivore, and what would be in their stomach? Probably grass, and they would eat the insides out in the wild. So actually, a wolf is close to an omnivore. I bet a lot of people don't know that. They're considered carnivores, but there is some omnivore tendencies there. So a lot of people don't know that, but it's true. Anyway, all right. Good, Gretchen. So I thought about teaching some animal communication classes. I have thought about it. You guys know I'm a master teacher. I taught for 31 years. I just haven't gotten that busy. I'm busy. I'm trying to open this equine therapy facility. So anyway, I just want you to know that animals are smarter than you think they are. They understand who they are. You will reconnect, and they are guides. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take questions. So I'm going to just pull maybe about 5 or 6 people out and just answer a question for you. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. To try to keep my numbers up a little. TikTok has been suppressing me, but I'm starting to get around the algorithm. I figured it out a little. So if you see like something go, and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, but there's a certain time of day you post, I found out too. So anyway, all right. So yes. You're right. So, and you know what? Sue says the gut's the first thing they always eat because it's all the nutrition's there. Well, also my raccoon that I can't catch, I got rid of him. Like I broke that. There was nothing. It tried to go in there. You guys know what I did? I put cayenne pepper and mixed it in the grain. I'm having a hard time with a raccoon. This raccoon has made my farm a living hell for more than 2 years now. It has killed tons of chickens. It has gotten into my grain. It can cause EPM and kill my horses because raccoons can carry it. I got to get rid of it, and I can't get rid of it. I've tried trapping it, everything. I've tried everything. So we bought a kind of trap that catches his arm, and he has to reach in, and they love marshmallows. That's like one of the ways to catch them because we've caught them before like that. And we're gonna see if I can catch it. Let me see if I can catch it. So yeah. So anyway, but I put cayenne pepper. I took care of his little red wagon, literally. So he didn't touch any grain at all. You can see he didn't. He must have got in there and took a handful and did this and I thought it was kind of funny. All right, so here we go. And just like, that was a good idea. I said, I've done it before and I can't believe I did it with the squirrels. And I'm going, why would I do it with a raccoon? Because, so anyway, because it will not, so birds aren't affected by pepper. It doesn't bother them at all. So my chickens don't even notice it. Plus it's good. It's a good way to keep them healthy, like oil of oregano too. So anyway, all right. Can I tell when a cat is ill? That is my specialty. I do health. My twin flame is a veterinarian. And for a long time, he would call me when he was stumped about a horse, and the horse would tell me what was wrong. The animals do tell me if they have a stomach issue. They'll tell me, "Ooh, I hate that food I'm eating." They'll do stuff like that. And of course, then the owner goes, "I knew I was right." And usually if you're close to your pet, you can kind of pick up what they don't like or what's bothering them. Sometimes they don't tell you though. They could have some cancer issues or something and you don't know. Chickens are like that. Chickens, okay. In the world of chickens, if a chicken goes down, they're dead because the other chickens will eat them. They're cannibals. And so a chicken will not expose their sick until I find it dead. That is what a chicken does. So I have to be proactive and keep them healthy. But animals, yeah, they will tell you when they're sick a lot of the times. So, okay. All right. So here we go. Let me see what we get. Karen wants to know, will my dog be okay tomorrow when he gets his surgery? He'll be fine. It's going to be groggy, unusually groggy though, for the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay. I don't know why, but just maybe from the anesthetic. Okay. On the house plants too. That's another whole video. I have a green thumb, massive green thumb. You guys know it's why I have the farm. I can grow anything and I can talk to my plants. And I've done the study where I'm going to show you. I have a video I made over a time. It's talking really bad and negative to a plant, then talking really nice to a plant. And it does work. The one plant died. The one plant grew really well. It does work. It's true. So I have a video of it, but it's from a couple of years ago. So, okay. So here we go. Ward says, I read that when lions fight each other and the one who wasn't previously with the lioness wins, he kills the cubs of the previous lion. I know cats do that. You can't let a tomcat around a mother with her kittens. He'll kill them all because one of those is a male and will try to stand up to him and take his territory. So I know cats do that. So you're probably right, Ward. I hadn't read that though. So yeah. All right. Bring says she sings to her cats. There's nothing wrong with that. I sing to my plants. I talk to my plants. Now, if you guys know, I raise hostas professionally also. I have a hosta farm. I have over 2,000 types of hostas. You guys know what hostas are, right? It's like ornamental plant. And I talk to them. Like, I'm like, oh, you look like you need water. I'm so sorry I didn't water you. I don't know. They're alive. They're alive. They deserve respect too. Yeah. So, yeah. So Sue says, yes, lions do that. Bears will do the same thing. Okay. And then the mate to the female again. Yeah, I believe that. I think you're right. Yeah. I'm always booked before I even get to your page. Oh, Lily, look again. I added, okay, because I was booked 2 to 3 weeks out right now. But what I did was I added a day. So if anybody's wanting a reading, better get it now. It's 25% off. But if you look, it'll be Tuesdays now are open. I've got it from, I think it's during the day, and then Mondays are in the evenings, and then Sundays are in the mornings. Something like that. I just did that. I just added that back in. So, okay. All right. So Sean says, I used to sing to my cat and he would sing back to me. Oh, I believe it. Would they purr and sing back? And animals know when you've rescued them. I've never seen such grateful animals, especially horses, when they know they've been rescued from a kill pen. They know exactly where they're at. And they are grateful. I've just rescued 3 horses. I've rescued 2 ponies who had lice really bad because they weren't taken. Horses were in bad shape. Oh, they're so sweet. They are the sweetest little things. And they're my granddaughter's ponies. And I got them as a set because they drive. You can drive them, with a cart. It's been taking me forever to break the cycle of lice that no people can't catch them. These are horse lice, but the rest of my horses will get them. So I've had to keep everything separate and then treat them. But it looks to me like they're gone now. And then my other horse, we got her, and I'm telling you, they're grateful. They understand. They know. Okay. So Hinda says her cat Jeannie talks to her all the time. So yeah, my cats do. I've got a cat that I rescued her. She was a rescue out of a barn. And I picked her up at about 5 months old, but they had her up until then at a rescue. And I can't leave the house. She wants to come with me. She'll stand by the door and wait for me to come home. When I am gone up north, I thought about bringing her up north with me to my trailer because I don't know how she would react because she hates the car. But she sits and waits for me for the whole weekend at the door. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm her person. She likes other people too. And she'll be petted and she'll purr, but no, I'm her person. So I get it because why? I rescued her. I helped because she got out of a barn and she was one of those failure to thrive kittens that would have definitely died if she hadn't been rescued. So yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, what can one do? Guppy says, what do I do? My heart, one of mine screams all the way to the vet for 15 minutes. They know where they're going. You know what I mean? I get it. And honestly, you can try to talk to them and try to talk them down, try to some nice music or something, but they know where they're going. I had a cat that hated the vet. Just knew, and that was the horse vet. And that was my twin flame who would come out to give him. Oh, he knew. He was the sweetest cat ever, but he could get the smell of the guy. And he was gone. It was almost funny in a way because he just did not like the vet. So, and I just find it interesting. So anyway, not a problem. All right. Yeah. Oh, you won't even leave them. My cat's got my daughter here. So now at least, because remember, I know my daughter and my grandkids, they're here every other week. But my daughter lives here. And so now she'll go downstairs and bug her. And I say, that's fine. Because I'm going away on the weekends. And yeah, my other cat is just sweet to everybody. He doesn't care. He's an indoor outdoor cat. And he's 12. He just, okay, I'm fine. I always make sure he's in the house, so I won't let him out while I'm gone. But he goes outside and pretends he catches things, and he's just yeah. All right. They get white coat. Oh yeah, like people do, Hinda. Yeah, I agree. All right, what else we got? Well, I'm severely allergic. Oh, you're allergic to cats. Yeah, everyone every cat gravitates towards you. Yes, my daughter is very. Have you guys noticed that? You're not allergic when you're living with them. And then my kids moved out and they all became allergic. Isn't that funny? Now I'm definitely allergic to guinea pigs. I'm just guinea pigs. Like rabbits, nothing. I'm fine. All the other animals, horses, dogs, cats, anything, but guinea pigs. And when the guinea pig is in the house and you even got it on your clothing, I get blisters on the whites of my eye, blisters on the whites of my eyes. It gets really bad. And I'm like, so I understand the allergy thing. I get it. But I'm like the only one that bothers me. Isn't that strange? So anyway, all right. I'm reading something. So Ward, okay. I'm reading that part. Hold on, Ward. I'm going to reread that because it's kind of long. Hold on. So I understand. Okay, I get it. So Brina said, my cat Livy drops her toys on top of my head when like she's bringing prey. My cat is actually for the barn. I do have mice. I have had a couple rats because I live close to another facility that raises birds, and you just get them, and they're icky. And I don't believe in killing things, but he does catch my mice and stuff. And sometimes he'll leave them at the door for me to share with me. Yeah. Look what I brought you. You want some? Yeah. So, and I keep saying that'll be my last outdoor cat, but he's very valuable to me. He really he's really helped keep the mouse population low. So, I mean, and I don't want diseases, so yeah. So anyway, all right, let me look in here. Rhonda wants to know, my son's going on vacation into Japan in August. Does everything look okay for him? Yes, it does. I know what's going on is not good. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just be careful. But I don't think it's going to end up bad. Does that help you? What I'm trying to say, what I have to be careful what I'm saying on here. You know what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to happen completely. Okay. So, and I was told, and if you guys remember my prediction, I said I was told to hold on to my NVIDIA stock. Something very, very positive is coming in the middle of June to my stock. And I have invested, and it's invested under my business so that the money I'm making goes to my business to open up my equine facility. And it went up $2 today. It's up to 145. So I've almost 50% higher than what I had in there. So when I started, so I would not have been told that if we were attacking somebody. Okay. I just want to let you know. Okay. All right. So, okay. Let me, yes. Yeah. All right. Rhonda's like, okay. It looks like, okay. All right. Okay, hold on. A couple more, and then I'm going to be done. This is I do 45 minutes, so I apologize. I was late. If you guys don't know, I've had weight loss surgery, and I had weight loss surgery, and I can't eat. Like, you have to be very careful what you eat. And I, for the first time, tried a 2% milk in my coffee. I cannot handle it. I was sick as a dog. Right now, what I do is sometimes if you go and take papaya enzyme extract. It's papaya. If you ever have an upset stomach or you can't digest, you're having a hard time, that upset my stomach. Go take some papaya extract. It's like an enzyme. It helps you digest food. Well, I took that with mixed with ox bile. I take up because I don't have a gallbladder, and I felt better. So it did help me. But I bet later today, I'm not gonna feel so good. I thought I could handle it. I can't even handle 2%. I can handle skim milk. Because I've had weight loss surgery. So anyway, all right. How, Leslie, you want to know how your new business will be successful? It's going to take do not give up, about 3 years before it's really starting to turn a decent profit. I feel like you're going to be frustrated at about 9 to 10 months in, going, well, why did I do this? This is stupid. Don't give up. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. Okay. Ward, may you see if I will get a good validation for your manuscript? What do you mean by validation, Ward, sweetheart? What do you mean? Do you mean you've got, maybe I'll pick somebody up as an agent, or you're going to get a bite from a publisher? My publisher I'm very happy with. He picked me up. He put 10 grand into it to get the whole thing started. You're gonna find this. We're gonna be releasing it to Amazon secondary, but it's through the publisher. My publisher is called Joshua Tree Publishing out of Chicago. So I've done some meditation, and I'm gonna sell more than I think I'm gonna sell. Hopefully. So, but it's the memoir about you. That's what it's about. So anyway, okay. Cold applesauce. I never thought about that, Guppy. Okay. Somebody told me chia seeds. Like I said, you guys, I'm having a hard time with dehydration. I keep getting dehydrated. It's something to do with my body adjusting to my gallbladder out. So, all right. Jackster wants to know, is Rocky one of my guides? Was it multicolored, Jackster? Was it like brown and white? Did they have some white on them? Do you have a dog coming through? It's not a real small dog. Medium size, maybe, with white. Is that with a little bit of ruffle? Like the hair isn't really short. It's got a little ruffle. Is that your dog? Because yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I see him. It's around you. Yeah. They are. They come to you too. They stay around you. I know for a fact one of my horses, I had to put a horse down. He was 25 and broke my heart. I never got over that one either. It was my first horse. And he's around. And I still swear he reincarnated as my horse Sky, because they have some of the really weird, quirky things they do. He does the same thing my other horse did. It's weird. Not a problem, Jackster. Okay. Hi guys. Tammy Jo, I finally have a showing at your house. Will I sell it? I don't know. I think they may lowball you. Be careful. Be careful, Tammy. I don't know if you're going to sell it because you're going to be like, you're crazy. I don't know why I want to say that, but when I say that I don't know why I want to say that, that's usually because I'm talking off the top of my head, and it's usually right. It's what I've been told. So, okay. All right. Fat can affect you for a while. Well, the fat actually is from my weight loss surgery. So I don't eat red meat. I can't process red meat. Like there's just certain things I can't. I never really was I will have a hamburger on occasion, or maybe I don't even eat pork. Like I'm more of a chicken, fish, turkey, vegetable person. But I do on occasion have a hamburger, and I had to be careful. I just have a hard time digesting it. It's too heavy. It's too, you know what I'm saying? It's too heavy. Yeah. All right, you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving, but you guys take care. I will be back on Sunday. And yes, I'm still doing lives. I'm going to do it differently. Okay. So if you want a reading and you want just have a couple questions, even just go to my 15-minute. Most people who know me well go to the 15-minute. If I don't know you well, sometimes I have a lot to tell you. I had 3 people call me this Monday that were new to me from my viral video. And I had so much to tell them. They only did half hours. So they ended up coming back and, well, can I come back can you come back to me later? I said, well, you're not on the list, but I'll just add you and you come back because I have a lot to tell you. The first time I talked to you, it's a lot. There's a lot there. The second time is a little shorter. It's a half an hour. After that, you can call me for 15 minutes because I can pick up. I remember very well where I left off. And when you remind me, remember, I'm the one who's from Erie, Pennsylvania. And I'll be like, oh yeah, you bought your trailer, right? And you were, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know why I can remember all of you, but I do. If you put me in the right place, I'll be like, do you remember my husband's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I remember now. I can't remember shit and forget why I go into a room, but I remember when I'm doing this as my business. I think because I'm connected to the other side well, and I'm not physically, like, you know what I mean? I'm more of a 4D there. So anyway, you guys keep watching and I appreciate you, and you have a great day and keep watching. Okay.